Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the Hexbots Hexbug Battlebots Series 2 Championship bracket. The chase for the Giant Nut continues once again. Last time, your champion, Kingslayer, took home the Giant Nut over Quarter Pounder. But now, we have a different bracket with some newcomers, some robots I never even expected, and some robots, well, they're just here for show. But well, in any cases, we start off with our first half at the top left, where we have the number 1 seed made the biggest comeback of the season that I've never expected. It is Hypershock, with the last heat being the most chaotic heat I've ever witnessed in my entire life. I thought last season's previous heat was practically crazy since Spikosaurus, but this is even better since Hypershock was the one who pulled out the biggest comeback of the season yet. But well, in any cases, let's see the rest. And well, here it is, I guess. Starting off as we have the number 1 seed Hypershock facing against a small rumble we decided. We have Assassin and Beta to fight for the number 32 overall seed. And then we have the number 16 seeds Mortal Enemy and the 17 seeds Shadow. And then we have the number 8 seed Sergeant Tankshell and the 25 seeds Brutus. And then next, the 9 seed Whiplash and the 24 seed Lester the Lobster. Their first time making it to a tournament. We'll see with some of these robots, but this is a really good lineup. I'm excited to see, and we'll find out shortly what the next. And for the top right section, for the number 2 seed, you already saw him as the 4th seed from Flint, Michigan. My personal imaginary friend, if anything. But we're not talking about that. It's Flippy. The second time they made it a top 4 seeded bracket for the second time. Well, same with Hypershock, but we'll get to that. Flippy did outstanding in its performing heats. Practically made history the same way it did in the last series. But now, we see what else Flippy brings to us. Yes, I'm loving this heat because of how much pack is into this. Well, let's just. So, of course, the number 2 seed's Flippy, and we have another fight to decide the 31 seed is Fabulous Jeff and T-Bone. And then we got Quarter Pounder versus Barnacles as the 15th and 18th seed, respectively. And then, big surprise here with their new weapon, T-Rexalot, making it to the 7th seed against newcomers in the 26th seed Blue Shell. And then over here, we got the number 10 seed Battle Axe and newcomers, the 23rd seed Sharkbait. Sharkbait, wah! Well, that's definitely something, and we'll go with the 3rd seed. And then, for the number 3 seed, my favorite song of AC/DC, back again as a higher seed, and hopefully doesn't perform any mistakes, it is shocking worthy Thunderstrike! This is the perfect robot to make a number 3 seed. But now, let's see what makes him, well, unique. Because he's got a pretty good heat bout. Or no, he had a good heat bout. But let's see what else does he have in store. And this is also a heat god dang it, a quadrant you should be good with. As we have a rematch from a previous heat with the number 3 seed Thunderstrike and the number 30 seeds Extinction. Alternates from last season, they did not do pretty well here. And then the 19 seeds Aquatic Disaster up against the defending champions, the number 14 seeds in Kingslayer. They're not in a good spot, but who knows, we can see something happen. And their rival and partner, the one that caused their demise, the number 6 seeds El Diablo versus the number 27 seeds Dark Matter. Unrelated to Oof Robotics, by the way. And then the 11th seed Rusty and the 22 seeds Black Hole. So well now, that's that, and we'll go on to our final quadrant. And now, as we move on to our final quadrant, and somewhat the quadrant that will make us start off, as we have the number 4 seed, rather iffy last season, but now practically improved just like Flippy, and hence why he's here. It is, or he is in this case, it's Bronco! Getting themselves also at 9 points, and here nonetheless. So, that's Bronco. They said this might be their last season. If they don't get the giant nut, then this will be their last season, unfortunately. That is unfortunate, Bronco. You did very well for us, and you gave us some laughs to begin with, but we hope you good luck. As we now bring out the rest of his friends to end things off. And, well, here's the lineup. Of course, starting off, we've got the number 4 seeds, Bronco, and the 29 seeds, the War Spiders. Well, that's another thing on my non-expected list. And then we got the number 13 seed, Spikosaurus. They did well last time, but they got to improve somehow. Up against the number 20 seeds, Duck. The number 5 seeds, Viper Shot. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Up against the number 28 seeds, Gregory. And then the fight to somewhat kick us off, we have the 12 seeds, Sawblaze, and the number 21 seeds, Riot. So, have a nice day, and the bracket will begin next week. So, be prepared. Just like Scar.